Here is our first question. I am bringing my boyfriend home to meet my family for the first time at Canadian Thanksgiving next week. However, my sister is also bringing her boyfriend home for the holiday. Although some of us have met him before, this marks the first holiday or major family event that any of my siblings or cousins or I have brought a partner to. How can I give my boyfriend an edge to help him become the clear favorite when my sister's boyfriend has already had a head start on winning some of the family over? That's from Superior Significant Other in Ontario.
I'm in the fucking tall grass already.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
I know we just started, but I used it all up at New York Comic Con. I don't got any left.
We're being asked to basically wade into not only family dynamics, but also another culture that I have no insight into. In fact, there is only one man I can think to turn to in a situation like this. Let me see if I can get him on Snapchat. John. Here he is. Hello? Bring.
Hello, brothers.
Hi, John
Snapchat
Hodgman.
John Hodgman.
I can't believe the emergency MBMBAM Snapchat that I set up 3 years ago finally rang.
The excitement with which you answered, John, made me feel like maybe you're trapped in Snapchat and we have to get you out of there.
I've had it open on my phone. I guess that's where it is, right? That's where Snapchat is.
Well, John,
I've had it open on my phone for 3 years, and I've just been waiting, and I'm so glad that you finally reached out to me.
John, I'm so thrilled that you have a book coming out because that's the legally only time you allow us to contact you. So I'm thrilled. It lined up perfectly, actually, that your new book is coming out and is out currently. Will be out.
Well, let me ask you this question.
Okay.
Not to pull back the curtain too much on the production of a podcast, but sometimes these things are recorded ahead of time, correct?
Correct.
Occasionally, not this one. This one's live.
Okay, so what is today's date then? If it is live,
Today's date, it's the 14th, John. It's October 14th.
the 14th.
How
of
long
October.
have you been in Snapchat, John?
Of what year?
It's 2019.
Not only does my new book, Medallion Status: True Stories from Secret Rooms, come out tomorrow in the United States and Canada, but speaking of Canada, today, brothers, do you know this? Today is Canadian Thanksgiving.
Hey,
We haven't missed it.
Thanksgiving, everybody.
They did it all in one night.
I happen to have the Canadian Thanksgiving Wikipedia page open before me right now.
Oh,
Okay.
that's okay. There's a lot of weird coinky-dinks happening on this phone call.
I have observed Canadian Thanksgiving one time when I was in Honduras.
Huh.
At the consulate, at the Canadian consulate.
Yeah, there were some expats from Canada there who ran a small inn, a resort, if you will.
A small opium den for Canadian
opium
opium. It's the only place to get the stuff from the Great White North.
And they celebrated, these two Canadians celebrated Canadian Thanksgiving and were kind enough to have us as guests. I don't know how that experience.
What did you have? Do you remember what you had for Canadian Thanksgiving in Honduras?
Turkey and pumpkin pie, but it had a little Canadian flag in it. So I don't know if that's part of the bit that they put Canadian flags on a lot of stuff. That would seem weird, I think.
My brothers, my Hodgman, I don't want to derail us. I don't know that the individual trappings of Canadian Thanksgiving have so much impact on this question.
Yeah, I don't think, unless you all are playing a wild angle, I think that this could be a more sort of neutral, how do I make my boyfriend the best boyfriend?
Hey,
Unless
you
you're saying like how to plant the largest Canadian flag in the smallest pumpkin pie.
Excuse me, I have no idea what you're talking about because you called me after you posed the question. So,
No, in fiction, the person we're calling has already heard the question.
oh, okay.
Because why would we reread it? The listener, we shouldn't waste their time. So, yeah, in fiction,
Sorry.
you have somehow already seen
I
this.
thought we were trying to build a world here. I thought we were trying to create.
No.
Oh, okay.
We are, and it's a world in which you have already heard the question.
So here's the question: Superior significant other in Ontario is bringing home her significant other for Canadian Thanksgiving for the first time.
Or
and wants
their
to-
significant other. I don't know that we know.
That's true. I did very, very well put. Their significant other for the first time, and they want to do better than their sibling,
Yeah,
whose
right.
significant other has been attending Thanksgiving Canadian Thanksgiving for years. Maybe even as far back as 1957, the first official Canadian Thanksgiving.
Here he goes.
I mean, we all know that Canadian Thanksgiving has been celebrated since November 6, 1879, but it wasn't officially proclaimed until January 31st, 1957, when Vincent Massey issued a proclamation saying, "A day of general thanksgiving to Almighty God for the bountiful harvest in which Canada," that's the important part, "has been blessed to be observed on the second Monday in October." Vincent Massey. So,
Could it be possible that a good way to give your significant other a leg up is to have him roll up and verbatim from memory
yeah,
deliver what John Hodgman
John
has
just
that's
said.
what I'm saying. I'm saying
Okay.
that the superior significant other in Ontario's boyfriend, right? Boyfriend, right? We do know
Yes.
that. Okay. That the boyfriend should steep him or themselves in this Wikipedia page and just roll up with a ton of Canadian Thanksgiving fun facts.
Because
Like-
people love fun facts. I love fun
Love
facts.
fun facts.
The problem is, I am looking at this Wikipedia page and there are no fun facts.
Oh,
Oh no.
Just facts.
Just not a
Shoot.
trivial holiday. There's just no trivia surrounding it. It's just a regular.
Yeah.
now I don't want to step on John Hodgman's toes, so I will not posit fake facts. What I will posit is perhaps embellished true facts. So you talk about this Massey fellow proclaiming Canadian Thanksgiving, and maybe he did it while like stealing like an official turkey from America and saying like, "This is
Yeah.
my holiday now,"
This-
and it was kind of like when one college pranks another.
Yeah.
This holiday was invented in 1956 BC. You can talk about all the dinosaurs.
He should say that that Vincent Massey proclaimed this after he stole across the border with the turkey that had just been pardoned by the United States president at that time.
Yes,
He
yes.
snuck into the White House, into the lawn. 57, that's got to be Eisenhower, right? Eisenhower?
Sure, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
totally.
yeah. Let's-
Yeah,
sure.
Good.
Ike.
Ike. Stole
Like
that.
him.
The
stole-
big dog.
That was his nickname.
Yeah, he did not like to stay on the porch or be second,
Nope.
No.
and
Nope.
sometimes he hung out with Big Johnson.
Hey, listen. This is all you got. This isn't that hard. Your boyfriend has just got to help out a little bit by taking out the trash. You take out the trash one time and make a big production out of it. I'm saying make a real big deal about this. Hey, ask every single person where the cans are. Ask every single person on the premises where the trash goes and have 2 bags, one in each hand. Like, where does this go?
Yeah.
I'm happy to, can you just direct me to, make sure everybody sees it. If you make a big enough production out of it, you will skate into the number 1 position.
Yeah, just say like, make sure you ask, like, where's the compost? Where's the plastic recycling? Make and also make a big production of sing a song about it. I'm taking out the trash.
Contingency. The contingency plan is if their relative's partner is already on that trash game and not leaving you any trash to take out yourself. And if that's the case, good news, you're not out of luck. You go outside to the trash cans after he's done his work and you rip up the bags and you pour them all over the yard. And then you go back inside like, Jeremy, what did you do? That's not how you take trash out, Jeremy.
He did it incredibly incorrectly.
The bags go in the cans.
Did you leave it open? Did you leave open the can? Because some raccoons got in there, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Some raccoons got in there. And now,
That's right.
you know what? I cleaned it up already. And I put it, skip Griffin's thing, because that seems like work.
And look, Jeremy, maybe I shouldn't have brought a raccoon to Canadian Thanksgiving.
Yes.
But that doesn't mean you
Fair.
shouldn't have been on this.
Say, don't worry, Jeremy. I'm gonna fix your fuck up. I'll take care of this. And grab a trash bag and go outside of the big pile of trash, and then wait for a raccoon to come and capture him in the trash bag.
It's only a matter.
The family will not see that. That's great for the boyfriend because he's just gonna be able to get a minute to himself out there waiting for the raccoons. So he'll love it. But he'll also be able to help out the family and maybe give a raccoon a great new home in a trash bag.
Well,
Is
you wouldn't leave it in there.
Is Jeremy the boyfriend that we're trying to beat here? Do I understand?
I
in this?
believe that's where we've come up. And I also would remind you, Justin, that in this moment, that raccoon is innocent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, the raccoon didn't actually.
Yeah.
Well, you can't make an omelet without breaking a few raccoon eggs.
That is one of the
wide
great
open.
sayings of Canadian Thanksgiving.
Now, if this is my experience, you are going to have to collaborate with your boyfriend to some extent, which is to say you have to tell your boyfriend that this is a priority, because then your boyfriend's going to have to balance out doing this scam that you're orchestrating while also spending large chunks of time in the bathroom just anxiety Facebooking and waiting for the day to end.
It is also incredibly hard to execute a scheme when one has just eaten a lot of food. That is, you don't see a lot of cat burglars about to go into a heist and stopping at a Golden Corral first.
Okay. You let Jeremy take the trash out. And then when no one's looking, you go out and get the trash and then put it in your parents' bed.
Okay.
And then your boyfriend storms the room and he's like, God damn it, Jeremy. Can you explain this to me? Why on earth would you think the trash bags go in Melanie's parents' bed? I cannot fathom why you think that's right.
Look,
and he's just going to be stuttering and stammering and owned.
I just, I don't know what the traditions are in Ontario. Maybe that's where the garbage goes, on the bed.
So now you, John,
culture.
you have taken on the role of other boyfriend.
That's fun. We've never had anybody be the antagonist before.
Your character. John, for the rest of the episode, the portrayal of enemy boyfriend will be played by John Hodgman.
Jeremy, the enemy boyfriend.
Yes.
Yeah,
as he will become known.
No, I'll take that heat. I'm the villain that Canadian Thanksgiving needs and deserves.
That's true.
Hey, John, tell me about your new book.
Well, coming out the day after Canadian Thanksgiving is a brand new book by me, John Hodgman, called Medallion Status: True Stories from Secret Rooms. And it's another book like Vacation Land that you guys were very kind to read and talk about before. And in the same vein, it's first-person funny stories that are also sometimes thoughtful and, dare I say, very profound about my implausible career as a very famous minor television personality and all of the secret rooms and first-class lounges and exclusive parties that even the minorest of fame allows you entry to until you are slowly kicked out of those rooms one by one by one, and you're not on television that much anymore, and now you're not even as famous as the least famous corgi on Instagram. That's kind of my story. Medallion Status comes out tomorrow.
Now, John, what if this book is such a massive hit that you get super famous again?
Oh.
You're back in the mix. All of a sudden, wouldn't
that be embarrassing for you?
I know.
Wouldn't that be horribly embarrassing?
Back on top by John Hodgman.
I'm getting chills thinking about that worst possible outcome. I mean, I really didn't have a plan B for this book succeeding at that level.
Oh.
That would be fun.
Everybody should go buy it. It's a very good book. I've been reading it, and I say that, it sounds like bullshit, but this book really speaks to me, and I think John Hodgman is one of the great observers of sort of our
Earth,
our culture
Oh.
as it is right now. And he speaks to it beautifully, and it's also hilarious. At least a joke per sentence. And that's a hit ratio that anybody could be proud of.
Well, that's really kind. And thank you for letting me come on and talk about it and say these words. bit.ly/medallion status. That's where you can check it out and maybe order it if you want. But listen, did we solve this for Superior Significant Other in Ontario?
No, we don't actually fix them, John.
All right,
It's just sort of...
Look, I come from the Judge John Hodgman podcast.
Here he goes. All right, motherfucker. Hold on. We had you. The agreement was the book.
Okay.
That was the agreement. Okay. How dare you? How dare you get on and plug your
and try to tell us how to do our jobs?
Yeah. Don't worry. It's not a competition. Don't worry about it, you guys. You got it covered. You got it covered. Much like Canadian Thanksgiving, it's not a competition. This is what I want to say to Superior Significant Other in Ontario. Like, we all know Jeremy's a creep. We all know that everyone likes Jeremy, even though he's, and the family fawns over Jeremy because he's got that smile, but he's actually kind of a jerk, and he's secretly badmouths everyone behind their back. We all know this. Jeremy deserves to lose, but your significant other, Superior Significant Other, your boyfriend doesn't need to be drawn into a Canadian Thanksgiving fight. It's pretty great. And then
save your machinations for tomorrow when everybody's all turkey drunk.
Right.
and susceptible.
And enjoying the new book by John Hodgman,
Right.
Medallion Status, True Stories from Secret Rooms.
While they're distracted, that's when you start moving some trash around. That's all I'm saying.
Once Jeremy's asleep with my book on his face, as everyone else is
drooled
watching
on this book. Jeremy, we got to buy another one. You got to go buy another copy of this book that you drooled
Right,
on.
as everyone else is watching Canadian football in this weird alternate universe parallel dimension of Thanksgiving.
On their oval television.
Exactly.
Thank you, John. We appreciate
All
you.
right. Thank you very much. So much indeed.